YouTube, bro, check it out, man. Hey, man, we got a banger, bro. We got the motherfucking backdoor queen of Chicago. I did my homework on a little Chicago. I got my degree in Chiracology. Yo, this story's gonna be crazy. I seen Trap Lord Ross do his version of it. We got another version of it. I'm gonna just give you. I ain't even gonna give it to you. Let's get into it. Hey, get you a snack. Get you something to eat. I got my food. You wanna see me eating? It's gonna be a good one. You can't watch this one just.
The backdoor queen, I really think personally that it came from the internet. The internet seeing her around big names, targets. I think that's what became like, you know, when you go from hood to hood as a female and you able to go, even if it's all good, and people embrace you. Somebody, remember that one person I told y'all? That one person I told y'all about on the block?
Who?
That one person.
Oh, no, I know who.
Will stir up some shit and like, man, she backdooring people.
No.
You know, and once they hit the internet, you know, you got the people on the side with you and study them be like, no, you know what? You got a baby. Don't hang with us, Amber, because you got a baby. You got a lot going on, you know.
You got a baby?
But you don't got no real niggas these days like that to tell a female that. So they probably add a fuel to the fight. Like, yeah, you the backdoor queen. They got you as the backdoor queen. And she ran with her role like an actor.
10747 South Eberhard. Got a male in a white truck just shot a female in the alley. Says she's been shot about 6 or 7 times, about arguing with the male in the truck with the shot spotter hit over there with multiple hits at that location. That's all I have this time. No further in-5s on 9. We're done.
I don't remember. Of course,
AMBRII College.
Of course, y'all gonna know she's dead, bro. Of course, there's no spoilers in it. There's no spoilers in it. Of course, she's either dead or locked up. Spoiler, she's dead. I can't remember who killed her, bro. I can't remember, but we're gonna find out.
Also known as AMBRII, or Brisky, was born on March 18th, 1994, in Chicago, Illinois, to her mother, Tamika Collins. Her dad wasn't really ever a part of her life, and she was raised primarily by her mother and her grandmother. She grew up in a neighborhood known as Gyro City, with some of their most well-known members being Dome, Motor, and Side. AMBRII was beloved in her neighborhood. She was known for being funny, outgoing, with a lot of personality.
Tired shit.
Yes, I will be asking, and I won't talk back to thank you. This bitch like Blade. You got a knife though?
No, that's been crazy. I ain't see a clip like this before. Bro, that's a long ass knife, bro. Folks playing with knives, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
Gyro was also clicked up with STL-EBT, St. Lawrence, and Eberhard, who had members such as FBG Duck, Wooski, KI, FBG
Brick,
FBG Brick, and many more. Despite originally being from Gyro City, AMBRII would spend a lot of time in STL-EBT territory. She was also cool with other sets such as Dro City and THF, the Trigger Happy
THF
family,
Bezu.
one of their most prominent members being THF Bezu. This is interesting because she was also cool with one of THF Bezu's biggest rivals, 051 Melly.
The demon.
Was never an active gang member. Just like other kids growing up in the inner city, she had no choice and simply had to adjust to her environment. In the summer of 2013, events would take place that would cause a fracture between
Hold on, I'll be back.
STLs of 2013, events would take place that would cause a fracture between STL-EBT and their alliance with Gyro City. The story goes that FBG Duck's brother Brick was supposed to be going on a drill with members of Gyro City. They were headed to Parkway Gardens to slide on members of O Block, but something went wrong along the way, and they ended up robbing Brick for his guns and kicking him out of the car in the middle of O Block, which is basically a death sentence. It said that on that very same night, FBG Brick tracked down each of the dudes that were responsible and broke each one of their jaws. So for revenge,
Brick was like that?
Back to a party that FBG Brick was attending.
They did say Brick was crazy. Brick and Duck Mama said Brick was crazy. He was low key, but he was crazy. So, yeah, never mind.
Started to shoot at him. Brick was able to escape the gunfire, but an innocent bystander was hit in the crossfire. a 13-year-old named Taekwon Tyler. His death
Taekwon
would
World.
lead to the creation of Taekwon World, a subset of STL-EBT that was led by female shooter Jakira K.I. Barnes.
It's all hitting me now.
Brick had showed these thirsty motherfuckers from Gyro City. He showed them the gun. So they had Trick Brick and was like, oh man, we got to get that gun from Brick. They broke ass. We got to get that gun from Brick. How we gonna get it? Oh, we finna tell him we finna go to O Block and do a hit. So they told Brick that they was finna go on a hit to O Block. So Brick was like, hell no, I ain't getting to y'all. I'll go with y'all. So they walk over there. So when they get over there, the Lil Joe and Lil Wayne in the gangway with them, they tell Brick, hey, I'm gonna do the shoot. And when they got the gun from Brick, they upped on Brick and told him this they gun now.
Though AMBRII grew up.
Brick, bruh. That story kind of seemed fishy. Because if Brick was a fool, why is he giving up his guns to somebody else to shoot? I know I wouldn't. Why is he?
On that side, she felt like her guys from
Trenches
Gyro
News sometimes
City
be
were wrong. They were wrong for dropping FBG Brick off in O Block territory, and they were wrong for coming back and shooting up the party and killing 13-year-old Taekwon Tyler. She always kept her ties to Gyro City and began to spend more time in SEL-EBT territory. Although by late 2013, AMBRII began to slow down her activities on the block and being outside. She found out that she was pregnant by her boyfriend, Teddy Gage, and when her son was born in 2014, she knew that she had to dedicate her life to her baby. She started to work 2 jobs so she could provide for her son to make sure that he had everything he needed. And even though she eventually broke up with her boyfriend, Teddy Gage, she still made sure that he was a part of Angelo's life because she knew how important it was for a child to have a father. Over the years, AMBRII's name became more synonymous with STL-EBT than her home turf of Gyro City. She was well liked by members of the gang, and it's said that a lot of the guys felt like she was attractive and had a crush on her. This included King Get Right, but it said that she viewed him as a little brother than a love interest. But there were rumors that she had a situation going on with FBG Cash, and they also seemed extremely flirtatious during vlogs. AMBRII became one of the top faces for 63rd, not because she was on the front lines as a shooter, but simply because she was well known and popular. Her name rang out in different areas because she was cool with so many different gangs, even when they were at war. She was also prominently featured in STL Hood vlogs, standing out amongst the crowd.
Yo, that steak turned up.
Who the hell is that?
You my favorite hype man though. Real shit, I say that every day.
Sit on the crate. Come on. How the don't tell me to sit? I don't want to sit down. I ain't gonna nothing to it though.
Who block was on?
But AMBRII's popularity also brought rivals. She had an ongoing beef with a girl named Shay Styles, who went on Instagram Live and challenged her to a fight when they were both on the same block.
This bitch so scary. Scary. She knows when I run up on her ass, they gonna want to break it up. Bitches do not want to walk down the street. Let's walk down the street, Bree. Let's walk down the street. Let's walk down the street.
Girl, get the scrapping then and there. She don't want to walk.
Let's walk down the street.
Growing up on the south side of Chicago, death is something that AMBRII became extremely familiar with, losing multiple people that she knew along the way. Taekwon Tyler in 2013, K.I. in 2014.
Then she was linked up with K.I.?
Gyro City in 2015, FBG Brick in 2017, along with TB and Poppy. It was an unfortunate common occurrence, but 2018 would prove to be an exceptionally deadly year. In April, she lost the father of her child to cancer. She mourned his death online and also vowed that she would always be there for their son Angelo.
That's crazy.
This would also be the year that she gained a reputation for being the backdoor queen of Chicago, after she had a run-in with a man named Ronald Crump, also known as
Moo Crump. No!
Because of his propensity to keep score of all of the bodies that were dropping in the gang wars in Chicago. He was constantly seen online making fun of his ops, especially Lil Durk's cousin Newski. Crump was also very close to 051 Melly and would often insinuate that Melly was the one who killed Lil Durk's cousin.
but Melly was a notorious killer. That boy was John Wick.
Newski.
Oh, shoot. Oh, never mind. This is what this is. This Chino Burger dude.
You feel me?
No disrespect Chino Burger. That's how I know these dudes. That's how I know how they.
Some shoes. Y'all see real niggas be up here.
That's how I know who a person is. He the one that said the Chino Burger.
I look like Newski.
They smoked them. Like, I think they smoked them outside the stove. No respect to them. RP these guys.
Hit his ass up right here on Pat. You hit me? They fuck my boy up. Right here, you feel me? Historic events. Y'all know I'm gonna bring y'all around this shit. Historic events. Wish a nigga would play with me, boy. I look like Newski.
That's
I remember
crazy.
in real time some of the stuff he was
My boy
doing
Tay.
and how bad wanted crump. Like, folk went to Chino death site, folk. You could tell he ordered a burger, folk, before he got up there, folk.
Y'all got that order for Newski? Chino burger.
Like, y'all got that Chino burger on the Newski. Oh, what the f is he on BD, folk? They really handed this man some food,
That's
folk.
crazy,
I'm
yeah.
on BD, folk. He tweaking, folk, on bro grave, folk. He had folk them so heated, folk. Man, that man started trolling the hell out of Chino, folk. He doing all this on live, which is making money look wild as hell, too. Like, everybody in the city acting like they looking for this man, and he on this on live trolling up, dropping his low.
Tay ain't lying,
on May
bro.
25th, 2018,
They was on him, looking for him.
A house party was taking place on the 6800 block of South Morgan, and AMBRII was in attendance, along with Mubu Crump and 051 Melly. A perfect storm of events would take place that would turn extremely deadly, because Mubu was cool with AMBRII due to the fact that he was from Dro City, and she was good with Melly as well. But on this night, something was different. They both started to press AMBRII about being cool with THF, the Trigger Happy family.
That's crazy. She
Crump
don't
had just
game
lost
bang.
a cousin, and Melly had just lost an uncle, and they were both extremely upset about it. They told her that she was playing both sides and started
She
to
don't
clown
get
her at the
bang.
party in front of everybody, to the point that she was extremely embarrassed. AMBRII didn't like the way that Crump and Melly had came at her, treating her like a lame in front of everybody, and it said that she decided that she was gonna get revenge. While still at the party, she called Can't Get Right from STL because she knew that he had a crush on her and he would do anything to impress her. Once she told him about what happened to her at the party, he was absolutely furious. Once AMBRII gave him the location, Can't Get Right knew that this would be his opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. He could impress AMBRII, and he could take out two of his enemies.
Oh, they are
had
okay.
friction
I was
dating
getting.
back to 2017 when a video.
I didn't know 051 was beefing with STL. Wait, no. Yeah. Cause Can't Get Right. What the? That's crazy.
Video surfaced that Can't Get Right dropping.
See, they about to say about
right
the
in front of
greatest
051
Chiracology,
which is disrespectful to his gang. And just a few weeks prior to the party taking place, Can't Get Right had gotten jumped in Dro City by people who were affiliated with Mubu Crump. And to make matters worse, after it happened, Mubu Crump got online with 051 Melly and laughed at Can't Get Right about it. Can't Get Right didn't appreciate this at all.
That's messed
and
up,
by
bro.
this time, he had gained a reputation as a feared shooter as well. 051 Melly and Mubu Crump stepped outside of the party to take some pictures near an alleyway. Little did they know, Can't Get Right was already lurking. He opened fire
Can't
with
Get Right
dozens of
turned
rounds,
into John
hitting
Wick.
Mubu Crump twice in the arm and twice in the torso. He also hit 051 Melly a total of 6 times, including being grazed in the head. Mubu Crump would be pronounced dead at the hospital, while Melly would survive his wounds. 3 days later, Can't Get Right would be arrested for the shooting, but he would immediately be released. And 10 days after that, FBG Wooski would be arrested with the gun tied to Mubu Crump's death. It's extremely common for gang members to pass guns amongst each other, so it's highly probable that Can't Get Right passed the gun to Wooski, and that's why he was caught with it.
Damn.
But since 051 Melly survived the shooting, the plan backfired horribly, and he was gonna be gunning for whoever was responsible as soon as he found out who it was. It's said that Motor and Side from Gyro City are the ones who told 051 Melly that AMBRII was the one responsible for dropping the location and putting everything into play.
AMBRII, Melly, Crump, they go to the party on 68th and Morgan. You know, it's possibly Crump's birthday party.
I'm guessing this Trench's
Like I
news.
said, AMBRII, she got ties to THF, she got ties to multiple hoods. STL, EBT, Gyro, THF, Dro City, all type of shit. So boom. during the party, Melly and Crump get to picking at AMBRII. They get to talking crazy to AMBRII because her ties to THF. And everybody know they locked in a deadly war. Like Melly and Crump, they locked in a deadly war with THF. Like THF, they killing Melly homies. Crump homie Kurt Mack. Melly uncle just got killed by one of the THF members and shit like that. So they on her ass about that shit. Like, man, you rocking with dude and them, whatever. You know we.
But she a
like,
sieve, bro. Y'all get me pressing that
so
girl over
they
there.
Bullshit with AMBRII. They damn near making her feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So AMBRII end up feeling disrespected, you know, by the shit that Melly and Crump sent her about the THF shit. So the whole time she knowing that Crump people just can't get right, which is her little brother. So word, y'all tweak with me about this goof ass THF shit, and then y'all just put hands on my little brother whole time, and then she in the party with him. You know what I'm saying? So whole time, you know, she decided the contact can't get right, man, and drop low. She ended up deciding to drop contact Lil can't get right and drop low to Lil Man, knowing what's gonna happen. She know what's gonna happen, you know. So boom, she dropped low. Can't get right, he thirsty, so he on it. So boom,
Can't get right was just looking for some coops, bro. Crazy.
Can't get right, he come to the party. He see Melly and Crump, and he open fire.
When AMBRII found out what Motor Inside had done, she felt betrayed because she was from Gyro City too, and she believed that they had basically just put a hit out on her by telling Melly that information. But AMBRII wasn't the only one in danger. The man responsible for pulling the trigger was now in the line of fire, because on June 15, 2018, Can't Get Right was inside of a restaurant on the 400 block of East 63rd. He was with a group of other members from STL EBT. They all left out in a group before him. He was the last person out, but as soon as he stepped outside the door, 2 gunmen ambushed him. He was shot numerous times and would later be pronounced dead. And a 43-year-old innocent bystander named Troy Hampton was also murdered in the shooting. Can't Get Right gaining the reputation of a shooter made him a high priority target for his rivals. Word began to spread that it was STL's ops that were right across the street who were responsible for Can't Get Right's death. For years, O-Block and STL EBT had been locked in a deadly war, with multiple bodies dropping on both sides. And O-Block was claiming Can't Get Right's.
They was claiming that, Joe. They said
King Von made an infamous IG Live video.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with what King Von said. He's gonna say Can't Get Right. He's gonna say Can't Get Up, which is messed up, bro. It's crazy.
Where he was roasting Can't Get Right in his death,
messed up,
making fun of him with the comment section.
Roll the clip. Come on, roll the clip.
Here you go.
Here you go.
There you go. There you go.
All right, now, everybody, not at one time. What just happened?
He said, everybody don't speak at once.
Hold on. What just happened?
A lot of glitches and
Hold on, you right there with your hand up. You tell me what happened. What's your name? Diddy from Fox? What happened?
That's what happened.
Who got killed? That's what I'm asking y'all. You right there in the back. Diddy from Fox. Who got killed, gang?
Yeah.
Can't Get Right got killed.
Word. Can't Get Right got
Hey, somebody show me a picture. I don't think I know y'all talking about.
Your nigga was a troll, bro.
Show the first picture. Is this Can't Get...
Is that Can't Get Right?
You're messed up, bro.
Is this Can't Get Right?
Who's messed
This
up?
how he look. This what he look like?
This ain't called snitching. I'm just trying to get verified. Verification. They tell us can't get up. Oh,
They always make some shit before we do it. They beat us.
Is that me, bro?
But there's also another theory surrounding the death of the person that AMBRII considered her little brother, Can't Get Right. Some people believe that it was 051 Melly who had killed Can't Get Right, and that the other shooter who was with him was actually from Dro City, the same set as Mubu Crump.
I think
Melly's
so too.
Friend who was
Melly,
AMBRII would take to social media.
Melly was a real John Wick.
Can't Get Right. It's also said that AMBRII was under the belief that it was 051 Melly who had gotten to Can't Get Right, and feared that one day he was gonna get to her too. She was upset that she was in this situation and blamed Motor Inside, because they're the ones who allegedly told Melly that she tried to backdoor him. After the incident happened, she tried to play it cool with Motor Inside, acting like she didn't feel away or know about what they told.
Girl, you should have got out the city. I would have left the city once they tried to say I backdoored them. I would have stepped out like, bro, I did not backdoor y'all, bro. I didn't. I swear I didn't. And they'd be like, all right, that cool. I'm leaving the city after that. I'm out. I'm out the city. I'm out the state. If I got enough, I'm out the country too.
Melly, Wooski dropped the diss track Computers that gained millions of views
Yo,
on
yo, yo,
YouTube.
yo, yo. It's crazy. This song is crazy with so many diss. I listened to it for the first time yesterday. It go hard. But, bro, he is so disrespectful on this jump.
And all across social media. And FBG Duck dropped his platinum single Slide and also signed a lucrative record deal. And AMBRII.
I never heard Slide before. I might react to that, so I'm gonna react to that after this. I never heard Slide before.
Was in the middle of every music.
Crazy because I got a degree in psychology.
But it's rumored that in January of 2019, she would execute her second backdoor, and it would be against people from her own set, Gyro City, Motor Inside, the two people who she felt were responsible for ratting her out to 051 Melly and putting her on his op list. The story goes, on January 3rd, 2019, AMBRII was riding around with Motor Inside, along with another man from a gang called Geo Drive. And it said that she dropped their location to a rival gang that she was cool with, THF. She let them know that she was in the back seat and Motor Inside were in the passenger and driver's seat, so they would know where to aim. And as they were driving on the 5000 block of South Indiana near Golo gas station, their vehicle was open fire on, but only in the front and passenger seat. And according to witnesses, it was done in a drive-by fashion. Motor was hit twice in the head and once in the torso, and Side was hit once in the chest, and both men would be pronounced dead at the scene.
Yo, whoa. Go back to the car. Go back to the car.
Their vehicle was open fire on, but only in the front and passenger seat.
Dawg, this girl, bro, she gotta move out the city after this, bro. They didn't shoot in the back seat. They only shot in the front and passenger, so they knew.
And according to witnesses, it was done in a drive-by fashion. Motor was hit twice in the head and once in the torso, and Side was hit once in the chest, and both men would be pronounced dead at the scene.
Like
That's
the post
crazy,
when Can't
bro.
Get Right, when she was mourning King, that was a real mourning post. When Can't Get Right died and she made a post about Kid Right, that was real. That was real, because the whole time it hit her hard because she knew that he died for some shit that she put in play, you know? But now, and she know like, damn, Melly did this shit. And now you got Motor Inside over here telling Melly like, no, it wasn't just Can't Get Right. AMBRII the one who, like, damn, AMBRII was in on it too, so now she mad at Motor Inside like, y'all finna get me killed. Dude ass, he just killed my little homie and y'all steady telling him that I was in on it too. He finna come kill me, so she already did one back though. So she on some shit like,
I might as well do another one. Get them out the way too.
I'm finna throw y'all up under the bus.
Yeah.
5 o'clock in the morning, still outside, me and my toy. Oh, they were the police. Fuck 12. Grind down Halsted. Cool. Who that might call up? You know him?
But the second theory is that 051 Melly was the only person in the back seat, and for reasons unknown, he ended up snaking his friend's Motor Inside. This was backed up by an alleged report from the Chicago
Melly was in the back seat.
named 051 Melly as the shooter. AMBRII's reputation as the backdoor queen of Chicago was on the rise, with the word circulating that she was setting people up to be murdered. And after the death of Motor Inside, she didn't help to dispel the rumors. She would post on social media to mourn the death of Motor Inside, but many people felt like her post was more disrespectful, and she almost seemed like she was happy, with it being filled with laugh out loud and laughing emojis. She would also post rap lyrics that reference pretty girls setting dudes.
The ops you trying to, your little up ad fine. They wait to some pussy. Come on, let me make you a day. Come on, let me make you a day, love.
Dudes up in the hood to be murdered. People who knew her said that AMBRII had a crazy sense of humor, and she was probably just joking when she posted those things. But when you post stuff like that on the internet, and you already have a reputation, it only takes one person for the situation to turn deadly serious. Because in the early morning hours of January 25th, 2019, AMBRII would be found shot to death in an alley near South Eberhard. According to witnesses, they could hear an argument taking place in a white SUV. Then a man pushed AMBRII out of the vehicle, stood over her, and shot her 12 times at point-blank range in the chest.
Unison 5, units on the city. We're getting a shot spotter hitting a person shot 10747 Everhard. 10747 South.
I know. I said
got a male in a white truck just shot a female in the alley.
I forgot she got shot that many times.
7 times about arguing with the male in the truck with the shot spotter hit over there with multiple hits at that location. That's all I have this time. No further in-5s on 9. We're done.
Due to the overkill type nature of the murder, many people felt like it wasn't random and that it was 051 Melly who had finally caught up to AMBRII and got his get back for her setting him and Mubu Crump up that night. But some people dispute these claims, saying that Melly had nothing to do with it and it was really just a domestic dispute that got completely out of control. And that was the argument that the witnesses heard before the gunshots rang out. AMBRII's family was absolutely devastated by her death, and her beloved son Angelo lost his mom and his dad within the course of a year, and he would go to stay with his grandmother Rosie Collins. In September of that same year, her alleged shooter 051 Melly would be killed at a house party full of people, allegedly by a member of Taekwon World named 007 Nate. It's speculation that it was done because of a personal beef between him and Nate, but some say that it was also get back for AMBRII. And her good friend FBG Duck would be killed a few years later in August of 2020 after a brazen broad daylight shooting in Chicago's Gold Coast, an infamous hit that was carried out by members of O-Block. And the man she had romantic ties to, FBG Cash, would also be murdered in June of 2022 after a drive-by shooting at a Marathon gas station near 81st and Ashland. There are two sides of the coin when it comes to the story of AMBRII. Those who believed that she was an innocent girl who ultimately became a victim to domestic violence, and there was no conspiracy theory surrounding it, while others say that she was really backdooring people. So that's what really led to her tragic demise. And AMBRII Collins, she was only 24 years old when she died. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Bree. Rest in peace to all the folks that died in this video, bro. That's so crazy. When I knew it was going to get crazy at the end, because man, AMBRII, whew. I ain't nothing to say. Rest in peace to all the people that was in this video. One thing you learned from this video, bro, don't backdoor folks like that, bro. Don't backdoor nobody, bro. That's crazy. I would never backdoor somebody, bro. If you backdoor somebody, bro, karma's coming your way. I'm gonna get at y'all boys on the next one.